Hi guys, this is Emmanuel
and Z
from Easy Go Travel. In this video, our protocol is Nassau, but we decided to stay and explore the ship.
Yeah, the plan was to originally kind of get off and go to the Atlantis Resort, since I was a diamond member at Caesar's Properties, which obviously it's not associated with Royal Caribbean, but I could have had the chance to stay there, but we're like, nah, let's just stay on the ship since it's a brand new ship. Let's explore all the amenities. So that's why we decided to just stay on board and not get off at Nassau.
Yes, so we had breakfast first, and then our first plan was to go to the solarium and go to the infinity whirlpool
And the pools that they have there, and kind of just lounge. Since for us, with the other pools, with kids and everything, which of course we don't mind, but we definitely want to just kind of relax and kind of take our time and enjoy kind of like the peacefulness of the solarium, but also because we were still a little bit jet lagged and tired from the trip. So I think today was a perfect day to just be able to kind of just relax and kind of just enjoy ourselves and do the Infinity Whirlpool, but also check out the pools and loungers and have a couple drinks.
Yeah, so it's a new ship. It was just released last year, and we sailed in November of last year. So it was a nice reason to just stay in the ship.
And of course, it was a beautiful day in Nassau. Perfect clear skies, clear waters. It was a really nice day. But like I said, the plan was to stay in and not really go out. And here is our first towel animal. I do not know what this is.
That's kind of funny because we went to one of the excursion, and then they were like discussing how can you tell what kind of towel animals we're comparing.
Yeah,
because it was funny because we kept figuring out what's the animal looks like.
And here's a view from the Infinity Whirlpool and the solarium. So luckily it was not that crowded once again, so it felt like it was just perfect to take advantage and kind of just soak in the sun, enjoy a nice whirlpool, and just relax and meet other people.
And the water is actually not that, it was nice, it wasn't too hot. And then it was just nice. It was not a lot of people, it was just surprisingly. Since
it's the only whirlpool in the solarium, so you would think it would be a lot more crowded, but it really wasn't. So it was kind of perfect for just two of us plus maybe like another couple or two, so it was nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Enough space for everybody.
Yeah. Were you scared though? It's kind of the pool itself is on the edge of the ship, so you're like a portion of it's on the edge of the ship, so
and you're able to look down and actually see the ocean.
Yeah, I think you were scared. You didn't even want to go on the edge.
Yeah, I really didn't want to go. We were there for maybe a couple 30 minutes. We were enjoying by the whirlpool, so it was definitely a really good relaxation moment.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about. It's on the edge of the ship, so you can see the edge of the ship.
And here we are. We actually were able to sit down in one of the loungers and kind of just relax. We did order some drinks, so it was kind of a perfect way to just kind of kill time. Wait for the drinks, but also at the same time just lounge and relax and soak up the sun, since it was such a nice day.
Yeah, the water was nice. Even though it was in November, the water was warm enough that it's not too cold for us.
Yeah, that's me with I think it was the drink of the day. It was some sort of punch. It was really good and refreshing. And of course, we were still exploring, because once we were on the top deck, we were able to see actually how busy Nassau was. So it's kind of great that we did not get off, because there was a total of 5 other cruise ships, including us. So I can only imagine how busy the beaches were in Nassau, but also just the town itself, because imagine all the tourists and all the shopping. So we're kind of glad we did not get off the ship and we were able to get the whole ship for ourselves.
And then a lot of people actually stayed at the ship during this time. So
it's not really a popular port anyway, so we kind of do hear a lot of people not getting off and kind of just taking it as a sea day to be able to explore all the other amenities. So that's what we did. We were able to kind of walk around, explore the other pools, and just get some drinks and also just be able to explore, because like I said, it's a pretty big ship, so there's definitely a lot to see and do while on board.
And we know that we're going to be back here at Nassau, so we're going to have a chance to like explore the place. But you know, our priority was to explore the ship because it was new.
And here is the new elevator system that they included on Utopia, and also on their icon ships, which basically says that they're smart elevators, and you basically press a button on the floor that you want to go, and it'll tell you which elevator to take. Sometimes it says it's more efficient, but in reality, I did not really like it.
Yeah, it seems like the elevator is more crowded,
and it takes longer. Yes.
Exactly.
And of course, after dinner, we went to the Aqua show, and which was the 80s, Aqua 80s. So it was obviously an 80s themed show, but with over the Aqua Theater, which obviously includes water, hence the name Aqua 80s. So it was one of the Royal Caribbean's like special shows that are done at the Aqua Theater. And we did have to make a reservation for it, because if we did not, we'd have to wait in line and possibly not be able to see the show. So luckily we got our reservations, and we got pretty good seats, and we were able to enjoy the show, which was roughly 45 minutes, and it was amazing.
And this is kind of like one of my favorite shows. It reminds me of the Las Vegas O in Bellagio, like where people jump, from a high point to the water. And then they do a lot of acrobats. It's kind of like the Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, as you can see, it's only the beginning of the show. So as you'll see in the next following clips, you'll really see how lively and entertaining the show really was. A lot of acrobats, a lot of swimming, just great music, and a great show overall.
And this really high up, and it was kind of a little windy. So I was kind of scared like they're gonna fall, but it was a great show. I highly recommend to make reservations so you get nice seat to watch the show.
And of course, if you're a little bit too close, you might get wet. So I definitely do not recommend sitting too close to the stage. So just be mindful of where you sit,
unless you want to get wet.
Right.
Like the kids were. Like the kids wanted to get wet, so they sat in front.
And of course, after the show, we went to the promenade because we were a little bit hungry, so we wanted some pizza. And surprisingly, we did not know that they were going to have a little mini party at the promenade, which we were able to enjoy. And yeah,
it was a great show. Thanks for watching.
Please hit like and subscribe.